A child's book of manners.
We can't do that. Only
Manners are good, Bear.
yeah, manners do anything that their mom says.
Okay, let's see.
I don't like that one.
Having good manners means being kind and thinking of others from early in the morning until the end of the day. Do you think of people, Rosie, from early in the morning till the end of the day?
No. A moon.
The moon.
A moon and the sun doesn't have face.
That's true.
Not moon.
It's not realistic,
Not
right?
moon of face.
It's make-believe.
Not moon of
That's
face.
true. It doesn't have a face. Do and say the kindest things in the kindest way.
Oh,
Are you kind?
I'm
Are you kind? Do you give a blankie to your doggy in the doggy kennel? Stuff like that?
Yeah.
Good morning. Oh, sorry. Good manners begin at home. You can close the door quietly. Do you close the door quiet? Or do you slam it?
Slam it.
You don't want to slam it. You want to close it quietly so you don't interrupt anybody, right? What else can you do? You can walk and don't run when you're indoors, right? Running's for outside.
Yeah.
Unless you're in like a gym or something. You can hang up your clothes and put away your toys, right?
Mm-hmm. If you play, you can clean up.
Yeah, clean up behind yourself. You get it out, put it away. At the table, don't talk with your mouth full. Don't put the food in your mouth and don't try to talk, right? You don't want to do that. If you want to leave the table, you could ask, may I be excused? And if your mom and dad say yes, then you could say, thank you.
But Dad is picking all his favorite stuff, and Dad doesn't want to eat his food.
Right. So the first one is don't be a shoveler, Sean. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And if your name's Sean, then you can say don't be a shoveler, Shane.
That
Something like that. So you don't pick on anybody.
eating. And these are kind.
So you don't just shovel, 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 right? You want to eat a bit slow and chew your food and digest it.
Like
Don't be
her.
a picky Pete, right? You don't want to be a picky Pete and pick your stuff out. You just eat the food that's served to you and be thankful, right?
Yeah.
And if something's not your favorite, if you keep practice eating it, you'll like it usually more and more. You just have to acquire a taste for it. Sarah,
And
the
that
slurper.
Dad
Yeah.
doesn't want to eat.
Yeah, he's taking out what he doesn't like. How about this? Sarah the slurper. You need to be noisy when you eat. Or try to be quiet, right?
Yeah.
Or messy Bessie, you let it fall everywhere. You want to kind of sit close to your plate, eat over your plate, and you can have a napkin. If it spills a bit, you wipe it up, right?
I do that.
Yeah, you can use a napkin, eat over your plate. Okay, here we go. Cover your mouth if you cough. See, she's using her hands, but I think the best place to put it is in your elbow.
Yeah, and the napkin.
Or a napkin, that's a good idea. Or when you yawn, or when you sneeze. Yeah, he's got a handkerchief, right? So you've got a handkerchief or a tissue. You could say please if you'd like something, right? Please, may I have some? Or thank you if someone shares something with you. You say thank you.
Yeah.
And if you don't want something, what do you say? No thanks.
thank you.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Or like, no, thank you.
In Hebrew, you say no toda. Did you know that?
No, Toda?
Yeah.
What that mean?
That means no thank you. Or toda, thank you. If you want a
Toda?
If you want a friend, do you guys want to have a friend?
Yeah.
Then it says you have to be one, right? You have to be a good friend if you want a good friend. So how can you be a good friend? Should you take turns?
Yeah.
Yeah, because do you think that if you were with somebody and they hogged the turn all the time, would you want to be with them?
No.
No. So if you do that, then nobody will want to be with you, right? So you got to take turns and share and play fair, right? You want to kind of follow the rules and be reasonable. And you know what? Sometimes if it's hard to say, you should just maybe let the other person have a little bit more, right? Okay, don't be like a sulky Sue, right? If something doesn't go your way, should you pout? Like, oh, that's not fair. Should you have that kind of attitude?
No.
No, you just let it go, and then you'll have more fun that day. Or don't be like, me first, right? Me first, Megan. Don't do that. Or this guy, look at me, Leno, right? You don't want to be a look at me, Leno, like, woo, look at me, like a attention getter. Or that's mine, right? And you snatch it. That's mine, Thomas. You don't want to snatch things. You could say, can I have that? That's mine. Or you could have a turn, and then when you're done, I'm going to put that away because it's mine, right? Or whatever it is, because it's yours. You don't need to snatch it, though. There are some very special rules to follow when you're out and about. See this man here? He has a stop sign, right? So maybe if you're crossing a road, someone might have a stop sign, or if you're in a building, or maybe if you're doing some kind of group class or school event or something, there might be an adult that has to give you directions, and you should follow their directions, right?
There's police.
Police sometimes give you directions too, right?
Yeah.
Walk. Do not run in the halls, right? Indoors, you don't want to run. Never push or shove. Help take care of all buildings and playgrounds that you use, right? We don't leave our trash behind us. Or if we have a picnic, you put away your things, right? Or at the playground, you got to remember to grab your coat or whatever it is. Follow the rules, right? Wherever you are, there's always different rules. And be a good loser. So if you lose, you say, good game, right? Way to go. You did great. That's how you can be a good loser. You say, way to go. I'm so happy for you that you won, right? And listen when other people talk. You don't have to talk all the time. You can let other people talk, right? And be kind. Don't make fun of others. Don't boast and brag, even if you are the best, right? Like even when you win, you can say, good job, or whoa, that was close. You almost won. Or maybe next time you'll win. Or you sure did a good job. You're some tough competition. You can say lots of nice things. You don't need to boast about your win.
Yeah, and them are not kind. But that guy is.
I think everyone's being kind there. I think he got twisted up in the rope, and they're both kind of helping. I think that's what's happening. Be honest. See here? Don't copy answers. That might be the easy way, but it's not God's way. So sometimes you're allowed to copy answers if it's copy work. But if it's a test and you're not supposed to copy, then that would be called cheating, right? Mm-hmm. Always tell the truth, even if it's not easy, right? Mm-hmm. Sometimes it's hard to tell the truth, but you need to tell the truth, right?
It's hard to tell the truth.
It can be.
That girl wants to sit on her own.
Well, this says if you go to like a service or a meeting, try to be early, right? But if you come in late, sit near the back because you don't want to interrupt everybody, right? So when you come into a room, you shouldn't come in like, I'm here. Hey, everybody, and interrupt everybody, right? Especially if you're late. You come in the room and you see what's going on and you try to be discreet. You try to be quiet and not interruptive. You don't want to interrupt. You understand? Mm-hmm. Don't whisper or giggle or talk. Don't rattle the pages of the songbook. When you disturb others, they can't worship God, right? So if people are worshiping, or maybe at a different meeting, they might be doing something else, but you don't want to interrupt, right? Think about Yahweh. Sing to him. Pray to him. Give him praises every day, right? And listen to his word. Obey his word. Yeshua taught us to be kind and love other people and treat them how we want to be treated. These are good manners. Yeshua is the Son of our Father in heaven. And Yeshua loves others more than himself. He chose other people before himself, right? And that's what we have to learn to do.
Okay. Now I can
One last page. if we want to be like him in everything we say and everything we do, then having good manners will be as easy as A, B, C. It's easy as 1, 2, 3. It's simple as do, re, mi. A, B, C. 1, 2, 3. Baby, you and me, girl. This little guy had a sleepy night.